afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today it'll be Diamond Dynasty baseball. So stepping in, Willie Mays, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The center fielder, Willie Mays.
Hot shot down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Joe Morgan.
Sent on the ground out to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Now to the plate, Derek Jeter. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And he fouls this one off. Morgan leads off first with one away. The next 0-2. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. LeMahieu trying to get there. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Stepping into the box, Frank Thomas. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. One ball, no strikes to count. Popped him up. Piazza moving to his left. And the inning is over. Settling in now, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Thomas fields it cleanly. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second, the third baseman,
Chris Davis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit. Now in the box, Ronald Acuna.
The left fielder.
And the pitch.
Ronald Acuna.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Runners on first with one down. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are two away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Mays waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping up now, Cody Bellinger. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
The right fielder, Cody.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Kemp is after it, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty and set to stand in perhaps the premier backstop of the last 20 years, the veteran Pudge Rodriguez. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Coming to the plate now, Eddie Matthews. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. One ball, no strikes to count. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
The pitcher, Nolan.
Stepping in, Nolan Ryan. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Rodriguez on third with 2 out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Swing on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. At the plate, Matt Kemp, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Matt Kemp.
In there, strike 1. Fouled off. Got him. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Freeman is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the... Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. You can hang a star on that, baby. So the bases are clear now following the home run.
Catcher.
And next to hit is the catcher, Mike Piazza. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Popped up. Morgan has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Nolan Ryan. Ryan gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
The 2-1 home. Lifted in the air out to left field. Trout has a read on it, and that retires the side. Ready now, Mike Trout, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Mike Trout.
Popped up. Freeman is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the legendary Hall of Famer Willie Mays. High in the air out towards shallow right. Kemp has it in his tracks. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Joe Morgan. A base hit in his first trip.
Joe Morgan.
Grounded to the right. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch. Digging in, Nick Senzel.
Leading
as
off
we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Shortstop, number 15.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Back to the top of the order now.
The
and
second
baseman. Bring in DJ LeMahieu.
LeMahieu.
Nope. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. That's wide, 2-0. The 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Popped up. Jeter is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now
so
batting,
bases are empty
third
here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed power batter, Chris Davis. And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. 2 out, nobody on. And a check swing here, but he holds up far. Leading off the inning, Derek Jeter, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The shortstop, Derek.
Rounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and in steps Big Frank. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Curveball down and in, misses, ball 2. Now the 2-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Line towards center field. Snyder is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Ronald Acuna.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That's by him for strike 1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And he'll get in there safely.
The center fielder, number 4.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a dive, but it just tips off his glove as it's by him for a base hit. There's one. So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And coming up, the still dangerous outfielder, Matt Kemp. A ball and no strikes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Bellinger is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. Riding in once again,
the first baseman, number 5.
He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. So coming to the plate,
now
Mike Piazza comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right now.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is digging in to try it again. Pudge Rodriguez will lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Rodriguez.
Strike 2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound his zone with all different options.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Stepping in, Eddie Matthews. Flied out at his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. First pitch on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Lifted the other way to left center. Snyder giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Nolan Ryan. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So a runner at first with two away, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Now batting, Nolan Ryan, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
Nolan
breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Nick Senzel hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as
now
he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Ryan into the windup. First pitch on its way. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So Chris Davis will get a chance here in the inning following that base hit. So it's a runner at first with two gone.
The third baseman.
And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
When you have two strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can hit.
A swing and a miss. That retires the. Ready once again, Willie Mays. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
The center fielder, Willie.
And he offers at the circle change and misses 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The second baseman.
In now, Joe Morgan, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And there's a base hit on the line. Digging in the switch hitter, Derek Jeter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Morgan, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. 1-2 now. Runners on the move for second. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, Kemp. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. On to first, a double play. Stepping up to the plate, Ronald Acuna. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The left fielder, Ronald
ready to deliver.
Acuna.
Here's the first pitch.
Junior.
Back up the middle. Morgan ranging up the middle. Quick throw to first by Morgan, and that's the first out. So here's the cleanup.
The center fielder, number 4.
For 2 for him to this point.
Snyder.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also the offense is obviously not picking anything up.
Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Into the box
Now
now.
batting,
Matt
right
Kemp.
fielder.
He flew out in
Matt.
his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is... So now it'll be the four-hole hitter,
Leading
Frank
off for the
Thomas.
Dodgers.
He was a ground-out
first
victim
baseman.
last time up.
Frank
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. A sign now from Piazza. The 1-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good four-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
So
Now
that'll
batting,
bring in the
right
National League
fielder,
rookie home run
Cody
record holder Cody
Bellinger.
Bellinger. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole 0-2.
The seventh inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of hit.
High and deep to right center. Kemp going back on it. Gone. Big Dog's gotta eat. So we're all tied up following the home run. And stepping in the long ball threat, Fudge Rodriguez. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Left side. Davis has it. And he is out on the tag. Digging in now, Eddie Matthews. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this is low, ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Your
Travis
attention,
Hafner
please.
come on to pinch hit
Now
here in
coming
a
into
big
pinch
spot.
hit. Number 48. Now pitching.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Here's the 1-0. Popped straight up. Sale is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Please join.
Josh Hader gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Leading off for Anaheim.
First pitch of the
first
at-bat
baseman,
on its way.
Freddie.
A fastball off the
Freeman.
plate away. It's ball 1. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman. Hader is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's in.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field.
Your
Tim
attention,
Koo
please.
will get the call
Big
here as
hitting.
he'll hit for the pitcher.
Koo.
A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is foul for the first strike. Hit hard on the ground is short. Jeter is there. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. Edwin Diaz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Coming to the plate now, Mike Trout. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
The left fielder.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. On the ground to third. Fielded cleanly by Davis. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Willie Mays. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one. Hitless to this point. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Mays connects and sends it deep to left. Looking up Acuna. Gone! Big Dog's got to eat. So striding forward now, Joe Morgan. Last time through was a base hit. Ripped toward the gap in right. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
The batter.
Digging in once again, Derek Jeter. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Senzel has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
The first base.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and in steps Big Frank. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. High in the air out towards shallow right. Kemp is there, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Nick Senzel. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Number 15.
Line to the right side. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
Now batting.
So a
the
runner
second
at first
baseman.
now with nobody out.
DJ.
And that'll bring in DJ
Mayhew.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Now batting.
Stepping
third
into the
baseman.
box, Chris Davis.
Davis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. And there's ball 1. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Up high. 2-1 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Now batting. No one fielder.
Now,
Ronald
Acuna. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. One run scores. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game. Now at the plate,
Now batting, center
no
fielder.
bump out of him in this game so far as might be expected.
Snyder. Ladies and gentlemen,
George Springer
your
will
attention,
get a
please.
chance to swing the
Now
bat
coming
here,
in
and
the
he'll do it in a good spot as he
George
has runners at first and second and
Springer.
nobody out in the inning. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left. Trout looks up. You can hang a star on that baby. Ready for another chance?
Now
Matt
batting.
Kemp. He
The
could
right
really
fielder.
use a knock here. 0
Matt
for 3 in the game so
Kemp.
far.
Now
Wally
pitching.
Fingers is on
Wally
the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Your
Ken Griffey
attention,
Jr.
please.
will come on as
Now
a
coming
pinch
in the
hitter.
pinch hit. Ken Griffey Jr.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And this is swung on and missed by Griffey as Jr.'s gone for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first
Now
baseman.
at the plate, Freddie
Freddie.
Freeman, who looked to bounce back
Freeman.
after striking out his last time up. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Still only one out in the inning. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Now batting,
Pitch
catcher
on the way.
Mike Piazza.
Ball and no strikes. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. Fingers is ready. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Digging in and looking for more, Cody Bellinger. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Cody Bellinger.
Yeah, man, this guy's been as advertised. We heard that if this guy...
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Ready
Now
for
that,
another shot now.
the catcher.
Buzz Rodriguez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Now with the plate, Eddie Matthews. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
Your attention,
Kelly
please.
Jansen gets the call here as he'll try and look
Kelly
for 1 out to finish this thing out.
Jansen.
The 0-1 on its way. Right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Now
Christian
coming into
Yelich
pinch
will
hit.
grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Yelich.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Well hit to right. But foul. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win. And
no time to make up. Ain't no top on that hoe. Like baby, where the egg? Thank you for your services and voicing on my haters. Be sure to leave your armor ain't penetrated. I give back, I hate. Who get out of here? I say congratulations, your old renovated. You lazy, my boy. Why you hating my guy? You bought her come back or something. She come and play with your heart. I'm far from a popular artist, one of the hardest, no less than I saw your and I caught it blow like a cardigan sweater. Call it whatever you want. I got my revenue up in Beverly Hills. My ceilings like the Beverly Brothers. So they want for Lauren, been the same one. I came up in them go-go's, most of them was afraid of. Now, Mo say that. Now, Mo say that. But when your will is a fortune, you never gotta say that. Don't be talking too much. These copy too much. These cardio crazy. Chasing clout must be tough. Scared I rode me a dozen. Got me up. I raise my hand and raise your family. I'm playing. These don't be no gangsters, they be paying it. Yeah. They ain't dead, they just moved to the county. Them out there S-class, I guess you don't see the problem. I know every who and every hoodle I'm around them. What you call a piece of mind, I call a picture for a hold up. Yeah, I'm in my luggage, hold up. Boy, I'm on the runway like I'm Ducky, hold up.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. We expect a good one out of this Diamond Dynasty matchup between Los Angeles and Los Angeles. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. So striding in, Willie Mays. And we are set for baseball
Leading
here
off
this
for
evening.
Los Angeles,
Ready
the
to
center
deliver.
fielder,
Here's the first
Willie
pitch.
Mays.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Suzuki is right there, and it's a very quick out number one. Striding into the
Batting
box,
second,
Joe Morgan. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Morgan.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And that is through into center field for a one-out single. At the plate, Derek Jeter, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Suzuki has it in his tracks. 2 down. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And in steps Big Frank. And he takes ball 1.
Thomas.
Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Hard hit toward the hole. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And now he has some trouble with it in left. 2 men on, 2 out, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping up now, Tony Gwynn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Outlaws, the right fielder, Tony.
At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Good pitch there on the inside. Black called to strike. Bumgarner is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting
the second baseman
as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. Striding in, Frank Thomas.
The first baseman.
Cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Thomas.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Line drive to center field. Mays will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Into the box, Pudge Rodriguez.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throwing to second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. Coming to the plate now, Eddie Matthews. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty,
this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Long throw to the plate. Inside Oracle Park, the home of the Giants, as we're ready for baseball from the city by the bay. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between the Dodgers and the Mummies. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Ready now, Willie Mays. He'll get us started in this one under
Leading
the
off
lights.
for the Dodgers, the center fielder, Willie Mays.
First offering on its way. And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. 2-1. Hit hard on the ground at first. Muncy ranges to his right. The tag, and he is out. Standing in, Joe Morgan.
The second base, Joe Morgan.
First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Kershaw, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty B, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
McCutchen is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. At the plate,
Derek
Jeter. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Jeter.
Kershaw into the windup. First pitch on the way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Just underway here in San Francisco. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutchen sprinting after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
McCutchen.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. And it's fouled away. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And another foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
To 1-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one.
Batting second, the third
Digging
baseman,
in, Ryan
Ryan.
as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Heading out towards shallow right. Bellinger's under it. 2 down. Here's Joey Gallo
Batting
now,
third,
looking to get on
the
base
left
and
fielder,
keep this first inning alive.
Joey
Ready to deliver.
Gallo.
Here's the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Frank Thomas. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The first baseman, Frank.
Hit on the
Thomas.
ground to short. Torres scoops it up. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So stepping in, Cody
right
Bellinger.
Cody.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Javier Baez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The second baseman, Javier.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. This is line to left. Trout is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Batting
the plate, Shohei Ohtani.
the right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ohtani.
Lifted in the air out to left. Trout has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
The shortstop.
Try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second.
Torres.
Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
The 3-2 one more time. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bottom of the second here with no score. Popped him up. Thomas has got it, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Eddie Matthews.
Leading off
As
for
we
the
are all
Dodgers,
set to begin the
the
third
third
inning
baseman,
in this one.
Eddie Matthews.
Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. The pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Matthews gets his lead at first, nobody out. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
In there, a base hit. The throw into second, but now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Batting ninth.
Stepping into the box,
The left fielder,
Mike Trout.
Mike.
He's ready. Here's the
Trout.
first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Willie Mays. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit down the third baseline. Ready with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Digging in, Joe Morgan.
Now that
2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Joe Morgan.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Morgan is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
To 2-2 now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Hit out towards second. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores. Now in the box,
Now
Derek Jeter. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
0-2. Here it is. Fastball as he just reared up and let. Leading off the inning, Max Muncy, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
The first baseman, Max.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Now here it comes. To third. Well, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Stepping in, Wilson Contreras.
The catcher.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Muncy on at first. Nobody out. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
The pitcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Kershaw.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now a bunt attempt here, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter,
Here's the first
fielder,
pitch to him.
Andrew
Fouled off.
McCutchen.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Now that's popped up. Matthews over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. At the plate, Frank Thomas. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
The first baseman, Frank Thomas.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
1-2 to Frank Thomas. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 0-2 once more. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Digging in for his second at bat, Budge Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Slider finds the zone for a strike. And he lays off for ball 1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Over to Muncy, and they double him up.
Now batting, third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away.
Clayton
Kershaw comes set. Here's the first pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Braun is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So now at the plate, Ryan Braun. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The third baseman, Ryan
Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Striding in once again, Joey Gallo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. Braun aboard here at first with nobody out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting,
here comes
second
the first
baseman,
pitch.
Javier.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Under it is Trout, and there are 2 gone now. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani.
The right fielder.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Chasing after it is Mays. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. So striding in,
now
Torres, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger's under it. And that retires the side. So coming to the plate, Mike Trout.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Mike Trout.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these 2 guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, Giro, in the day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see 2 pitchers on point like they are in this one. Runs going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in.
Kershaw will slide one over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Muncy is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, second
so
baseman.
A runner on first with 1 out now. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. No balls and a strike to count. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2 in the dirt, but swung on and missed. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Fouled away. Trout stands at second with 2 gone. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy.
Leading off for Puerto Rico.
First delivery to him
the
on the way.
first baseman, Max Muncy.
Minor in there for a base hit. Digging in, Wilson Contreras.
The catcher, number 40.
The ball in play here.
Wilson.
He went down on strikes in his first at bat, and it's fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2 on its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. So bases
now
are empty here with 2 gone, and up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. Right side, but it's well foul. 2 out, nobody on. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're one strike away from being shut out through 5.
And he fouls this one off. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much. Digging in to try it again. Frank Thomas. He singled his last time up.
The first baseman, Frank Thomas.
First pitch on its way. That's popped up. Braun ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now batting, Cody Bellinger. He's a diamond player with multiple tools, but he's best known as a major power threat. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gallo over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So digging in now, Pudge Rodriguez. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
And despite the great effort, no throw from the second baseman, and that ought to be an infield single.
Eddie.
Ready once again, Eddie Matthews. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. Clayton Kershaw stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at 3rd from testing things here.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Mike Trout, one of the bigger spots in the ball. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And he strikes him out. So a missed. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Andrew McCutchen. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to lower his sights a little bit right now. We talk a lot about this, the elevated heater. We're seeing it so much in today's game. He's got to find a way to make this pitcher work down in the zone just a little bit more.
But he will come on strong out there and right and pull this one down for the first
third baseman, number 8.
In now, Ryan.
Raw.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Here comes the first
Joey
pitch.
Gallo.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Mays waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Willie Mays. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Fielder, Willie.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! So the bases are clear now following the home run.
The batter,
and that'll bring in the second baseman, Joe Morgan. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in the switch hitter, Derek Jeter. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. 1 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ohtani waits on it. 2 gone. So here's
now
the cleanup hitter, Frank Thomas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Grounded to short. Torres brings it in. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stir.
Digging in now, Javier Baez. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Second baseman.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And he got him. So striding forward now, Shohei Ohtani. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Ready with another 0-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Jeter gonna have to hurry. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now. 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in once again. Torres. No hits to this point.
Torres.
Ready. Here's the first offering. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Cody Bellinger.
Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Pudge Rodriguez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
On to first, and he's breezing
Now
through
back.
the eighth here with
third
2
baseman.
quick outs.
Eddie.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gallo on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He'll get it into second, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch. And standing in, Max Muncy. He's a diamond
Leading off
player who
for the
represents
Mummy.
one of the most fearsome
The
power
first
bats in
baseman.
all of baseball.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's a pop-up now. Jeter waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the young
The
catcher,
catcher, number
Wilson
40.
Contreras. He
Wilson.
struck out and bounced into a
Yep.
double.
Your attention,
Frank
please.
Thomas will move
Now
into
coming
the
into
on-deck
pinch
circle
hit.
now to try to get something
Frank
started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Thomas.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2.
The pitcher, number 22. Clayton Kershaw.
Matt
Pinch hitting.
Kemp will get the call
Matt.
here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Kemp.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. So the
Now
lineup
batting,
flips over
center
and digging
fielder,
in, Andrew
Andrew.
McCutchen. He could really use a knock here, 0 for
McCutchen.
3 in the game so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. And
Ladies
David
and gentlemen,
Robertson
your
enters from the
attention,
pen to
please.
start the 9th inning
Now
as he'll try to keep the score
David
right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Robertson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1
The
gone.
center fielder, number 24.
Back to the top of the
Willie.
lineup. Stepping in, Willie Mays. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Popped up. Muncy shading to his right. 2 down.
The
Into
batter,
the
number
box
8.
now, Joe
Second
Morgan.
baseman.
He was a ground out
Joe
victim last time up.
Morgan.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Now at the plate, Ryan Braun. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
The third baseman, Ryan.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Drilled on the ground to short. Throws in time, and that's at number 1.
The
Ready
bat,
for another chance.
the left fielder,
Joey Gallo. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Slow roller down the third baseline. The 1-1. Fouled off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. So now it'll be
the batter, number 9,
Javier Baez.
second baseman.
No hits in 3 tries so
Javier
far. He's struck out once.
Baez.
Trevor Hoffman comes
Your
on here
attention,
looking
please.
to get the final 2
Now
outs
pitching.
and earn the save.
Trevor Hoffman.
From the stretch. Hit hard to short. To Morgan at the bag. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Fans, our final line.
I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bag is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the film. Got all designer on me, I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day, I'm now my family. I got 3 with me, they want the baguettes on their neck. I was made inside the projects, I got on my set. I was really on the floor, then I woke up in the jet. Ain't never had to dodge no I just might cop demon. I'm shopping at Neiman's, balling every season. Feeling like I'm dreaming, shining every weekend. All they know is that I was broke, then I got a brand new coupe. Louis V's on my shoes, and all my by the tubes. First time in V12, she was hanging at the roof. My BB's ice cream, I didn't even have to scoop. Got the whole universe in my ceiling, I'ma set the mood. I seen his main, looking at my neck, ooh. I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding.